In today's fast-paced world, where words flow endlessly through conversations, social media posts, and even internal chatter, silence often seems elusive. Yet, as the wisdom of Buddhism teaches us, silence is not merely the absence of noise. It is a profound tool for transformation, growth, and understanding. By embracing silence in 5 critical situations, we can cultivate a deeper sense of peace and mindfulness, navigating life's challenges with wisdom and compassion. To understand the transformative power of silence, let us first explore its essence. Thich Nhat Hanh, the revered Vietnamese Zen master, eloquently states, "Silence is essential. We need silence just as much as we need air, just as much as plants need light." This statement encapsulates the indispensable role of silence in our lives. When our minds are cluttered with thoughts, words, and distractions, we lose the space needed for clarity and self-awareness. Silence, in this context, becomes a gateway to mindfulness and emotional equilibrium. Imagine walking through a serene forest, the rustling leaves and gentle bird songs forming a natural symphony. In this quiet setting, your thoughts seem to slow down, and the noise of the outside world fades away. This tranquility mirrors the inner calm that silence can bring. In the teachings of Buddhism, this stillness is not about suppressing emotions or avoiding reality. Instead, it is about being present and creating a space where the mind can observe without judgment. Through this lens, silence is a profound teacher, offering lessons in restraint, introspection, and empathy. The first situation where silence holds transformative power is in the face of anger. Anger, a potent and often destructive emotion, can cloud our judgment and lead to regretful actions. Buddhism views anger as arising from attachments, aversions, and ignorance. When we cling too tightly to our desires or resist change, anger becomes a natural response to perceived threats. In such moments, silence serves as a sanctuary. It provides the pause needed to reflect on the source of anger and to choose a more constructive response. Consider the story of the 2 arrows, a parable from Buddhist tradition. The first arrow represents the initial pain or suffering we experience. A harsh word, a broken promise, or an unforeseen obstacle. The second arrow, however, symbolizes the additional suffering we inflict on ourselves through our reaction. For example, when anger arises in response to the first arrow, we might lash out, damaging relationships or exacerbating the situation. By choosing silence, we avoid this second arrow, creating a space to observe our emotions and respond with mindfulness. An everyday example can illustrate this further. Picture a heated argument with a close friend. Words are exchanged in anger, and the conversation spirals into accusations and defensiveness. Now imagine instead choosing silence at the height of the conflict. This silence is not about ignoring the friend or avoiding the issue. It is a deliberate act of pausing to reflect. In this space, you can practice mindful breathing, allowing the intensity of anger to subside. When the moment feels right, the conversation can resume with greater clarity and understanding, preventing long-term harm to the relationship. This practice aligns with the Buddhist principle of mindfulness, a cornerstone of the Eightfold Path. Mindfulness encourages us to observe our thoughts and emotions without attachment or aversion. In moments of anger, silence embodies this mindfulness, creating a bridge between reactive impulses and thoughtful actions. Over time, this practice builds emotional resilience and fosters harmonious relationships. Another significant application of silence is in the face of gossip and slander. Words, as powerful as they are, can heal or harm. Gossip and slander, often fueled by jealousy, resentment, or fear, spread negativity and disharmony. In Buddhism, right speech, speaking truthfully, kindly, and beneficially, is a fundamental ethical guideline. Gossip and slander violate this principle, leading to karmic consequences and emotional distress. Choosing silence when encountering gossip is a powerful act of integrity. Imagine being part of a workplace discussion where a colleague's shortcomings are being criticized. The temptation to join in might be strong, especially if it helps you bond with others. However, by remaining silent, you take a stand against negativity. This silence can inspire self-reflection and discourage others from continuing harmful speech. Furthermore, silence offers an opportunity for self-inquiry. Why are we drawn to gossip? Are we seeking validation or trying to feel superior? These questions can reveal deeper insecurities or patterns of behavior that need addressing. By choosing silence, we break the cycle of negativity, fostering a culture of respect and compassion. This principle also resonates in personal relationships. For instance, in a family setting, gossip about a relative's decisions might arise. While it can feel cathartic to vent frustrations, silence allows space for empathy and understanding. Instead of fueling discord, we create an environment where trust and support flourish. In this way, silence becomes a tool for building stronger connections and nurturing positive energy. Conflict, another inevitable aspect of human interaction, is the third situation where silence proves invaluable. Whether with a friend, partner, or colleague, disagreements can quickly escalate into heated exchanges. In these moments, silence acts as a balm, cooling tempers and providing a space for thoughtful resolution. Consider a common scenario: a disagreement over household responsibilities. One partner feels overburdened, while the other feels unappreciated. Voices rise and accusations fly. Choosing silence amid this conflict creates a pause. This pause allows each person to reflect on their feelings and the underlying causes of the tension. Silence also opens the door to active listening, a skill often overshadowed in the heat of an argument. By truly hearing the other person's perspective, we pave the way for empathy and compromise. Silence in conflict aligns with the Buddhist practice of non-attachment. Often, our need to be right or to win an argument stems from attachment to ego-driven desires. By letting go of this attachment, we prioritize harmony over self-righteousness. This shift transforms conflict into an opportunity for growth and mutual understanding. Witnessing the suffering of others is another profound context where silence can convey compassion and support. When a loved one is grieving or facing hardship, our instinct might be to offer words of advice or consolation. While well-intentioned, these words can sometimes feel inadequate or even intrusive. In contrast, silence communicates a willingness to share in their pain without imposing solutions. Imagine sitting beside a friend who has just experienced a significant loss. Instead of rushing to fill the silence with comforting phrases, simply being present speaks volumes. This silent presence allows them to express their emotions at their own pace, fostering a sense of safety and validation. In this way, silence becomes an act of profound empathy and respect. This principle extends to professional settings as well. A teacher, for instance, might encounter a struggling student. Rather than immediately offering solutions, the teacher's silent attentiveness creates a space for the student to articulate their struggles and insights. This approach not only empowers the individual, but also strengthens the bond between them. Finally, silence holds transformative potential in times of personal suffering. Life inevitably brings moments of pain and adversity. In these times, turning inward and embracing silence can be profoundly healing. This silence is not about isolation or avoidance, but about creating a refuge for introspection and self-compassion. During a personal crisis, such as the loss of a loved one or a major life transition, silence provides a sanctuary for processing emotions. In this quiet space, we can connect with our inner strength and wisdom, exploring the impermanence and interconnectedness of life. For example, a person navigating grief might find solace in silent meditation, allowing them to observe their emotions without judgment. Over time, this practice cultivates resilience and fosters a sense of peace amidst turmoil. Silence during personal suffering also aligns with the Buddhist concept of self-compassion. Just as we extend kindness to others, we must also show kindness to ourselves. This self-compassion involves acknowledging our pain without criticism and creating a space for healing and growth. By embracing silence, we honor our journey and nurture our well-being. As we delve deeper into these teachings, it becomes evident that silence is not merely a passive state, but an active practice of mindfulness and compassion. By integrating this practice into our lives, we can navigate challenges with greater wisdom and empathy, fostering harmony within ourselves and our communities. And as you reflect on these insights, consider joining our community at Buddhism in Modern Life. Subscribe to explore more ways to bring these timeless teachings into your daily life and discover the transformative power of mindfulness and compassion. As we transition into the next phase of our exploration, the profound power of silence continues to unfold, revealing deeper dimensions that extend beyond the personal and into the collective realm. While silence serves as a sanctuary for introspection and personal growth, it also holds the potential to transform our relationships and communities. By embracing the subtleties of silence, we discover its ability to heal, connect, and inspire in ways that words often cannot. One of the most compelling aspects of silence is its capacity to cultivate understanding and empathy in our relationships. Consider the dynamics of listening. In conversations, we often focus on formulating responses rather than truly hearing what the other person is saying. This tendency can create misunderstandings and barriers. Silence, on the other hand, shifts our focus from speaking to listening. It invites us to fully engage with the speaker, not just with our ears, but with our hearts and minds. This kind of deep listening fosters connection and strengthens relationships. For instance, imagine a parent listening to their child share a difficult experience. Instead of interjecting with advice or solutions, the parent chooses to remain silent, offering only their presence and attentive ear. This silence allows the child to feel seen and heard, creating a safe space for them to express their emotions. Over time, this practice of mindful listening can deepen the bond between parent and child, building trust and mutual respect. The transformative potential of silence is also evident in its role in conflict resolution. In heated discussions or disagreements, emotions often run high, leading to reactive words and actions. Silence provides a moment of pause, a chance to step back and reflect on the situation. This pause can prevent escalation and pave the way for more constructive dialogue. By choosing silence, we prioritize understanding over winning an argument, creating opportunities for compromise and reconciliation. A powerful example of this can be found in the practice of mediation. Mediators often use silence strategically to encourage parties to reflect on their positions and consider alternative perspectives. This intentional silence creates a space for clarity and insight, helping individuals move toward resolution. Similarly, in our daily lives, we can use silence as a tool to de-escalate conflicts and foster harmony. Beyond personal relationships, silence plays a vital role in collective settings, such as communities and organizations. In meetings or group discussions, silence can be a powerful facilitator of inclusivity and collaboration. When leaders or participants intentionally pause to listen, they create an environment where all voices are valued. This inclusive approach not only enhances decision-making, but also strengthens the sense of belonging within the group. Take, for example, a team brainstorming session. When a leader introduces moments of silence, it allows individuals to process their thoughts and contribute ideas without the pressure of immediate responses. This practice can lead to more thoughtful and innovative solutions, as it encourages diverse perspectives and reduces the dominance of louder voices. Silence, in this context, becomes a catalyst for creativity and collective wisdom. The spiritual dimension of silence further underscores its transformative power. In Buddhism, silence is often associated with meditation and the pursuit of enlightenment. Through practices like mindful breathing and seated meditation, silence becomes a gateway to deeper self-awareness and connection with the present moment. This spiritual silence is not about emptiness but about fullness, a state of being fully present and attuned to the flow of life. Consider the practice of walking meditation, a form of mindfulness that emphasizes silent awareness of each step. As you walk slowly and deliberately, the mind quiets, and the body becomes a focal point of awareness. This simple yet profound practice reveals the interconnectedness of movement, breath, and thought, fostering a sense of peace and harmony. Such experiences illustrate how silence can nurture not only the individual, but also the collective spirit. Another significant aspect of silence is its role in nurturing creativity and innovation. Many great thinkers and artists attribute their breakthroughs to moments of solitude and quiet reflection. In the absence of noise and distractions, the mind can wander freely, exploring new ideas and perspectives. This creative silence is a fertile ground for inspiration and problem-solving. For instance, the renowned inventor Nikola Tesla often credited his innovative ideas to his habit of spending hours in silence, visualizing his designs with great detail. Similarly, writers, musicians, and scientists frequently describe how stepping away from the noise of daily life allows them to tap into their creative potential. By embracing silence, we open ourselves to the limitless possibilities of imagination and discovery. In addition to fostering creativity, silence offers a pathway to resilience and emotional well-being. In moments of stress or uncertainty, silence provides a refuge where we can reconnect with our inner selves. This quiet space allows us to process emotions, gain perspective, and find strength amidst challenges. It reminds us that, even in the face of adversity, we possess the inner resources to navigate life's trials. For example, consider a person facing a major life decision, such as changing careers or moving to a new city. The noise of external opinions and internal doubts can be overwhelming. Taking time to sit in silence, whether through meditation, journaling, or simply being still, can help clarify their thoughts and align their choices with their true values. This practice of turning inward fosters self-trust and empowers individuals to make decisions with confidence and clarity. Silence also has a profound impact on our relationship with nature. In the natural world, silence takes on a different quality, one that is rich with the sounds of life. The rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, the flow of water. Immersing ourselves in this natural silence can be deeply restorative, reminding us of our connection to the earth and its rhythms. It invites us to slow down, to observe, and to appreciate the beauty and complexity of the world around us. Imagine sitting by a tranquil lake, the stillness broken only by the occasional splash of a fish or the whisper of the wind. In this moment of silence, you feel a profound sense of belonging, a recognition that you are part of something greater than yourself. This experience of natural silence fosters a sense of awe and gratitude, enriching our lives and deepening our connection to the planet. As we reflect on the multifaceted nature of silence, it becomes clear that it is not a single act but a dynamic practice that permeates every aspect of our lives. Whether in personal relationships, collective endeavors, spiritual pursuits, or creative processes, silence holds the power to transform and inspire. By embracing silence, we create space for understanding, growth, and connection, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. Before we continue to explore further dimensions of silence, we invite you to join our growing community at Buddhism in Modern Life. Subscribe to our channel to uncover more ways to integrate these timeless teachings into your daily life and discover the profound impact of mindfulness and compassion. Together, let us embark on a journey of self-discovery and collective transformation through the power of silence. As we delve deeper into the profound wisdom surrounding silence, we encounter its most transformative potential, the ability to serve as a catalyst for inner change. This journey into silence is not merely about refraining from speech or noise, but about accessing a wellspring of wisdom and self-awareness that lies beneath the surface. In this part, we will explore how silence nurtures personal transformation, fosters resilience, and connects us with a deeper sense of purpose. One of the most profound aspects of silence is its capacity to unveil the patterns of our inner world. Our minds, often described as a monkey mind in Buddhist teachings, are filled with restless thoughts that jump from one topic to another. These thoughts, left unchecked, can lead to feelings of stress, anxiety, and disconnection. Silence provides the conditions needed to observe these mental patterns without judgment, allowing us to understand their origins and effects. Take, for example, the practice of silent meditation. In a world brimming with distractions, sitting quietly with oneself can feel both challenging and liberating. During meditation, thoughts and emotions arise, often accompanied by discomfort or resistance. However, as we remain silent and observe these inner movements, we begin to recognize their impermanence. The act of watching our thoughts without reacting to them fosters a sense of detachment and clarity, revealing the deeper truths about our mind and emotions. This process of observation leads to self-awareness, a cornerstone of personal transformation. Through silence, we develop the ability to notice recurring patterns, such as negative self-talk or limiting beliefs that may be hindering our growth. For instance, a person struggling with self-doubt might, through silent introspection, uncover the origins of these doubts in past experiences or societal expectations. This newfound awareness becomes the foundation for change, empowering them to replace self-doubt with self-compassion and confidence. Silence also nurtures resilience, equipping us to face life's challenges with greater strength and equanimity. When we encounter adversity, the noise of fear and uncertainty can cloud our judgment and drain our energy. In such moments, silence serves as a refuge, offering a space to process emotions and regain balance. By turning inward, we connect with our inner resources and find the courage to navigate difficulties with grace. Consider the example of a person facing a significant life transition, such as the end of a relationship or a career change. The uncertainty of the future may stir feelings of anxiety and fear. By embracing silence, whether through meditation, journaling, or simply sitting in stillness, they can create a space to process these emotions and reflect on their next steps. This quiet time enables them to tap into their inner strength and wisdom, transforming the challenge into an opportunity for growth. In addition to fostering resilience, silence connects us with a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. In the stillness, we can listen to the whispers of our intuition and the callings of our heart. This connection to our inner voice often reveals insights that are obscured by the noise of daily life. Many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism, emphasize the importance of this inner listening as a path to self-discovery and alignment with our true selves. Imagine an artist struggling to find inspiration for their next creation. Immersed in the noise of deadlines and external pressures, their creativity feels stifled. By retreating into silence, perhaps by spending time in nature or practicing mindfulness, they can reconnect with the source of their inspiration. In this quiet space, ideas flow freely, and the creative spark reignites, guiding them toward their next masterpiece. The connection between silence and purpose is also evident in the stories of individuals who have undergone profound transformations through silent retreats. These retreats, often lasting days or weeks, provide participants with the opportunity to disconnect from the outside world and immerse themselves in reflective silence. Many report experiencing a heightened sense of clarity and purpose, as the stillness allows them to reconnect with their values and aspirations. This transformative power of silence underscores its role as a bridge between the mundane and the profound. Beyond the individual, silence holds the potential to transform our interactions with others and the world at large. In moments of conflict or misunderstanding, choosing silence over impulsive reactions can open the door to deeper connection and resolution. Silence, when practiced with mindfulness and compassion, creates a space where empathy can flourish. Consider a scenario in which a colleague makes a critical comment during a meeting. The immediate reaction might be defensiveness or countercriticism. However, by choosing silence, you create a pause to reflect on the intent behind their words. Perhaps their comment was driven by stress or a desire to improve the team's performance. This pause allows you to respond with understanding rather than reactivity, fostering a more constructive dialogue. Silence also plays a crucial role in fostering collective healing and social change. In movements for justice and equality, moments of silence are often used to honor victims, reflect on shared struggles, and inspire action. These moments are powerful reminders of the strength that lies in unity and the shared humanity that connects us all. One poignant example is the practice of observing a moment of silence to honor those who have suffered loss or injustice. These collective silences, observed across cultures and traditions, create a shared space of reflection and solidarity. In these moments, words are unnecessary. The silence speaks volumes, conveying respect, grief, and a commitment to change. Such practices demonstrate the potential of silence to unite and inspire communities toward a common purpose. As we integrate the transformative power of silence into our lives, we also deepen our relationship with the natural world. In the stillness of nature, we find a mirror for our inner selves. The gentle rhythm of waves, the rustle of leaves, and the quiet hum of life remind us of our connection to the earth and its cycles. This connection fosters a sense of humility and gratitude, enriching our lives and inspiring us to live in harmony with the environment. For instance, a simple walk in the woods can become a meditative practice when approached with mindful silence. By attuning our senses to the sights, sounds, and textures around us, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for the beauty and intricacy of the natural world. This practice not only nourishes the soul, but also strengthens our commitment to protecting the planet for future generations. In conclusion, silence is a powerful catalyst for inner transformation, resilience, and connection. By embracing silence in our daily lives, we open ourselves to the profound wisdom and strength that reside within us. Whether through meditation, reflective journaling, or moments of quiet presence, silence offers a path to self-discovery and growth. It nurtures our relationships, inspires creativity, and deepens our connection to the world around us. As you continue this journey of exploring the transformative power of silence, consider becoming a part of our community at Buddhism in Modern Life. Subscribe to our channel to discover more ways to integrate mindfulness and compassion into your everyday experiences. Together, let us uncover the boundless potential of silence to heal, connect, and transform. As we arrive at the culmination of our journey into the transformative power of silence, it is time to consider its enduring legacy in our lives and its potential to shape the world we inhabit. Silence is not merely a temporary respite from noise. It is a practice that, when embraced fully, becomes a cornerstone of mindful and compassionate living. In this final section, we will explore how the principles of silence can guide us toward greater harmony, deeper understanding, and a renewed commitment to the well-being of ourselves and others. The enduring impact of silence begins with its ability to anchor us in the present moment. In a world characterized by constant activity and distraction, silence provides a counterbalance, inviting us to slow down and engage with the here and now. This presence is not only enriching but also necessary for cultivating a life of meaning and purpose. When we choose silence, we step away from the noise of endless to-do lists and external expectations, creating space to reflect on what truly matters. For instance, consider the simple act of enjoying a meal in silence. Without the distraction of conversations or devices, we become more attuned to the flavors, textures, and nourishment our food provides. This mindful eating practice exemplifies how silence can deepen our appreciation for everyday experiences, transforming the mundane into the meaningful. Over time, such practices build a foundation for greater gratitude and awareness, enriching our lives in subtle yet profound ways. Silence also serves as a bridge to empathy, enabling us to connect with others on a deeper level. By creating space for active listening and understanding, silence fosters relationships built on trust and compassion. In moments of silence, we are better able to tune into the emotions and needs of those around us, responding not with haste but with care and thoughtfulness. An example of this can be seen in caregiving relationships. A caregiver attending to a loved one facing illness or hardship often finds that words are inadequate. In such moments, their silent presence speaks volumes, conveying support, love, and solidarity. This quiet companionship reminds us that silence can be as powerful as action, bridging the gap between individuals and nurturing a sense of unity. The power of silence extends beyond interpersonal relationships to influence broader societal dynamics. In a world where public discourse is often dominated by loud and polarizing voices, silence offers a radical alternative. It challenges us to listen before speaking, to seek understanding before asserting opinions. By valuing silence in our collective interactions, we can create a culture of dialogue and mutual respect, fostering more constructive and inclusive conversations. A poignant example of this is the role of silence in conflict resolution. In community or political settings, moments of intentional silence can provide the pause needed for reflection and de-escalation. This pause creates an opportunity to step back from reactive impulses and consider the long-term implications of our actions. Through silence, we pave the way for dialogue that prioritizes solutions over divisions, contributing to more harmonious and resilient communities. On a larger scale, silence has the potential to inspire social and environmental change. Movements advocating for justice, equality, and sustainability often incorporate moments of silence to honor those who have suffered or to reflect on the urgency of their mission. These shared silences serve as powerful reminders of our collective responsibility and the interconnectedness of all life. They invite us to move beyond words and into meaningful action, grounded in empathy and awareness. Consider the global observance of Earth Hour, during which individuals, businesses, and communities turn off non-essential lights for an hour to symbolize their commitment to the planet. While not entirely silent, this act embodies the spirit of mindful pause and reflection that silence represents. It reminds us of our shared duty to care for the Earth and encourages us to take intentional steps towards sustainability. As we integrate the teachings of silence into our daily lives, we also come to recognize its role in cultivating resilience and inner strength. Life is inherently unpredictable, marked by moments of joy and sorrow, certainty and change. Silence equips us with the tools to navigate these fluctuations with grace. It teaches us to embrace impermanence, to find peace in the midst of chaos, and to draw strength from within. For example, a person facing the loss of a loved one might find solace in silent reflection or meditation. In this space of quiet, they can honor their grief without being overwhelmed by it, gradually finding a sense of acceptance and healing. This process highlights the transformative power of silence in helping us adapt to life's challenges and emerge with renewed perspective and resilience. The practice of silence also encourages us to reconnect with the natural world, reminding us of our place within the greater web of life. In nature, silence takes on a profound quality, offering solace and inspiration. The stillness of a forest, the gentle rhythm of waves, or the quiet expanse of a starry night invites us to step outside ourselves and appreciate the vastness of existence. These moments of natural silence ground us, fostering a sense of humility and wonder that enriches our relationship with the earth. To illustrate, imagine spending a day hiking in the mountains, surrounded by nothing but the sounds of wind and wildlife. In this environment, the absence of human noise allows you to attune to the subtleties of the landscape, deepening your connection to the natural world. This experience not only rejuvenates the spirit, but also reinforces a sense of stewardship, inspiring actions that contribute to environmental preservation. In conclusion, the legacy of silence is one of transformation, connection, and renewal. By embracing silence in its many forms, we cultivate a richer, more mindful existence, characterized by empathy, resilience, and purpose. Whether through moments of quiet reflection, active listening, or collective pause, silence empowers us to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and compassion. As you reflect on the lessons of silence, we invite you to continue this journey with us at Buddhism in Modern Life. Subscribe to our channel to discover more ways to integrate mindfulness, compassion, and the enduring wisdom of silence into your daily experiences. Together, let us honor the profound power of silence and its capacity to heal, inspire, and transform.